All right, man. Welcome to the 290 Moe podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
Yo, what's the word? My name is HBBENII, aka HB. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, HB_BENII official. Or you can look up my name, HBBENII, on Google, and it'll show you everywhere I'm at.
Okay, for sure. Appreciate you coming through, man. I want to start with the name. What's a HBBENII, man?
Okay, HB stands for Hebrew.
Okay, let me know.
My name's Zachariah.
Mm-hmm.
A name in the Bible. So I feel like naming myself Hebrew was something an artist that never did. Like, you know how certain artists be Israelites but don't put it out there and stuff like that?
I mean,
I wanted to.
If they black, they just don't know it. You know what I'm saying?
They probably didn't understand it yet or something, and didn't come to it, or try not to get too deep in it.
That's the first thing I tell somebody when, especially a black or brown or a native Indian, tell me, like, you know what I'm saying, you an Israelite. I'm like, you are too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just don't know it yet, but you know, that's dope, man. And what made you, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, as a kid, you know what I'm saying, sometimes being cool with your religion, sometimes people try to hide that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what made you, like, was it how you was raised, or you was like, I put that before anything? Like, how did you be like, I'm put this before whatever my name is, I'm put Hebrew in front of that?
I feel like I had something that was missing. Like, I just couldn't be so basic, you know what I mean? Like, if I really wanted to make a name for myself, especially like being an artist, I had to do it the right way. You feel me? A way that a person never thought of doing it as being an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody have this street name, this, you know, I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want people getting offended, but everybody got their type of hood little names. I don't want no hood name because I feel like the way you name yourself and the way you move is how people look at you. So I put HB to be like godly, to let them know that I'm a god and you're a god as well. So by you just listening to my music, you feel it. So once you see the name, you'll be like, hold on, this name look crazy. Some people can't even pronounce it, you know?
That's what I said. That's what I ain't gonna fly, shorty. When I first seen it, I was thinking like HB beneficial. That's why I gotta ask him what the fuck his name mean. I don't know why beneficial just stuck in my ear, shorty. But like, cause I don't understand the name. I wonder if it's just, you know what I'm saying. But that was one first definitely question I wanted to ask you, and then the Benai was.
Benai is my middle name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start from the beginning, man. Where you from, man? Where you grew up, man? How was growing up in HB world, man?
Okay, I'm from the Dearborns. I grew up in the Dearborns on 29th and State Street, and we moved before we moved, we did go through some shit. Like, you know, like I've been in the game. Basically, when I was a kid, I was doing something that I knew I wasn't supposed to do because I was around, you know,
in the Dearborns.
Yeah. I was around certain people. I was just around certain bad people. Everybody wasn't bad, but I was around, like, you know, violence.
Who had it for the Dearborns?
Who had it for the Dearborns?
Yeah.
It was back then. It was like a 27 and a 29th thing. Like, you know, it's up the street. Like, they both fighting, just getting into it. You feel me? And I used to be a kid right there and just be in the way and get smacked by a grown motherfucker or something. You know. Like, I'm for real. Like, I was a kid out there. Like, when my uncle, you feel me? My uncle was the one that was out there. And then we all was just, like, following him. Like, we needed somebody to go outside with. You know what I'm saying? And we just end up following his steps as a youngin', you know? Okay.
So as a youngin', you out, you running the streets, man. Did you have any aspirations for anything at that time? Like, did you always want to be a rapper? Or did you want to be a hooper? Did you want to, you know what I'm saying, be a garbage man? And when you was growing up, you know what I'm saying, and in them precious years, you know what I'm saying, when they, you know, you could be anything you want. What did you want to be, man?
When I was a kid, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew I was, like, special. Like, I was going to be something, so I really didn't, like, put too much pressure on that because I just let it came to me as a kid. You know how certain kids like to jump, like you said, they like to do stuff, do everything. Right. I was just doing that because I knew I was going to come to something. Like, I'm not being this type of person for no reason, because even though I did been around a certain neighborhood that was like crazy, I still didn't move like that. Like, I knew what I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. So since that's the case, what was your favorite thing to do then?
I was playing a game.
Okay.
I was playing like video games, and then when I go outside, I hoop.
Well, what you was playing, man? I'm a slight gamer too, man. I just got done downloading Harry Potter last night, man. I'm sure. And it's unlocked. I can play it. It don't come out to Friday, but I already got this shit.
You got it early, huh? You got the release. You got
pre-release,
the
I'm sure.
I was playing well, when 50 Cent Bulletproof came out.
What? I was thinking about going, because I game on PC. I can basically get any game that ever came out. You know what I'm saying? I always think about, like, I need to go grab Bulletproof.
It was just, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like if anybody say like what I was like doing, like playing the game, whatever game I was playing that, and that's what like made me who I am now a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like just learning about that game, I used to see stuff that happens because it was basically based on when he got shot 9 times.
Right.
And I used to play it so much, I started understanding it as a kid. Like I never understood the game so much as that one.
Was you listening to 50 music at the same time too?
Before he came out with that game, I was listening to his music. It was
For sure. 50 had it.
Yeah.
50 had it.
The
Before,
2000s.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to. When it's like my era, I'm 30, so it's like we listen to like 50 I'm talking about like for the streets. We 50 G Unit them, and then Gucci them took it over. Gucci them, I feel like Gucci them birthed the drill music, because when we was in the trenches, when we was in the streets, we was listening to Gucci them, walking them on shore. Right before Keith and all them came out, because you gotta think about like Walker, think about his ad lib. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was in the streets listening to. So at that time, was you listening to 50? And you said you was, but other than 50, was he like your favorite? And if he wasn't, who else was you like your top 3 at that time?
50 was my favorite. I like the Tupac too.
For sure.
I listened to Pop. And I don't know, but Eazy-E called me. Cause
he's one of my favorite rappers too.
Eazy-E, he called me. I'm like, this dude got a voice.
My mama husband, he used to have 12s in his Explorers, and he used to play all old school. Like I'm talking about like real like Eazy-E, NWA, Run DMC, all type of shit. Shorty, Pac, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to all this shit as a shorty. I'm talking about the whole NWA, you know what I'm saying, as a shorty, like knowing this shit in school. So I'm knowing like hearing Fuck the Police and White, and they got me in their classes, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like that shit definitely, you know what I'm saying, have an effect on your childhood. So